Hello, my name is Lily, and with you, the Leo and Lily Show. The topic of our release today is a little embarrassing, awkward. They don't talk about it openly on TV. Bloggers don't talk about it in their live broadcasts. But this question worries many people. So, today, we will talk about when the first time should happen in everyone's life. And yes, I'm talking about sex. Let's start with dry statistics. At what age does the first time occur among residents of different countries? Everyone earlier begins to have sex in Iceland, on average 15 years, followed by Sweden, 16 years, Finland, 16.5 years, Norway, 16.5 years, Bulgaria, 17 years, and Portugal, 17 years. The average statistical resident of Russia begins sexual activity at the age of 18. The latest in sexual activity are in Malaysia, 23 years old, India, 23 years old, China, 22 years old, and Thailand, 20 years old. If we talk about the average worldwide, it's 18 years. But age is more of a formal sign. In fact, there is no right age for everything to happen the first time. There is only one right time. The time when he or she feels that he or she really wants to have sexual relations with a chosen partner. But unfortunately, society has a pretty strong influence on adolescents in terms of when they start their sexual life. On the one hand, too early onset of sexual activity is considered reprehensible. And on the other, innocence is ridiculed from a certain age. First of all, it is ridiculed by the teenagers themselves. Because of this, many decide on desperate actions, which they later greatly regret. But where does sex drive come from? It's all about puberty and physiology. In men and women, puberty occurs at different ages. For most girls, it occurs at 8 to 13 years old. For boys, at 9 to 14 years old. Even before the development of the genital organs in the adrenal glands of both boys and girls, the production of male sex hormones begins, under the influence of which certain changes begin to occur on the body. Sometimes acne appears and mood swings. The beginning of the transitional age in boys is considered the beginning of testicular growth. In girls, the beginning of breast growth. These changes are also due to hormones. Under the influence of female sex hormones, or estrogens, girls begin to grow their genitals and breasts, the maturation of eggs in the ovaries, and menstruation. Under the influence of male sex hormones, or androgens, in boys, the growth of genitals and the maturation of seminal cells in the testicles begin. Testosterone induces sex drive, and in boys, it also affects body growth and muscle development. According to doctors, physiologically, a woman is completely ready for intimate relationships at the age of 18 to 19 years. It is then that the genitals are ready for contact and childbirth in case of pregnancy. In relation to men, a man is physiologically ready for intimate relationships from the age of 15 to 16, but most often at this age, he is not ready to answer for the consequences of such relationships. But physiological readiness is also only a formal sign. This does not mean at all that with the onset of a certain age, a girl or guy should enter into intimacy. Ultimately, the opinion of psychologists and sexologists boils down to the fact that readiness for sex is a psychological characteristic. When a person is in love, trusts his partner, and is confident in him, he can be ready for sex even at 17. Or he is not ready even at 22, if there is no person next to whom this sexual intimacy would be desirable and would not cause anxiety and fear. The most important thing is not to look back at others. Sometimes around friends, you may feel uncomfortable because everyone is discussing their first time. And it's scary that one of your friends will ask, "Why are you keeping quiet?" Or a friend tells you about a new partner every month. And at 17 years old, you've only kissed. You shouldn't be equal to others. Try to catch up and overtake. It's important in a relationship that everything is by mutual agreement. By the way, there's one more formal characteristic for entering into sexual relations: the age of consent. This is the age at which a person is considered capable of giving informed consent to have sex with another person. The legal age of consent in different countries of the world ranges from 11 to 21 years. However, Some countries don't have a specific age of consent because they prohibit sex outside of marriage. Nigeria has the lowest age of consent in the world at 11, while Bahrain, a country in Asia, has the highest legal age of consent at 21. South Korea has gone not far from them, where you can legally engage in sexual relations from the age of 20. But in any case, the age at which you are ready to have sexual relations with your partner is up to you. The main thing is that everything is mutual, safe, and conscious. Tell us, what do you think about it? What do you think? At what age should that first time happen? Share your opinions and stories in the comments to this video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to our channel so as not to miss all the fun. By the way, if you click on the bell, you will be the first to know about new releases. If you have been tormented by a question for a long time or want to suggest a topic, write in the comments and we will definitely read them. Bye!